1, 2, 3. Lost our money and spend our time, but at least we make it out alive. See you someday soon on the strawberry skies.
Hi there, I'm Corey.
Hey guys, I'm Carlos.
Hi guys, I'm Mika.
My name is Austin Clark.
Hi, I'm Georgia.
I'm Jackson.
Canada.
Where are you from originally?
I'm originally from the US. I moved to Whistler in November of 2021.
I'm from Chile.
I'm originally from New Zealand.
From the Sunshine Coast, Australia.
I'm from Sydney, Australia.
I'm from Australia. I'm from the United Kingdom.
Initially, I was only planning to stay for 6 months.
Was supposed to stay for a season.
I was honestly only planning on staying for 3 months.
I was only planning to go for 6 months.
I was only planning to go for 3 months. Ended up staying way longer. Yeah.
One winter, I stayed for 4.
I've been in Canada for 4 years.
And then we ended up staying for a year and a half.
So yeah, stayed for 2 years, spent that 2 years in Whistler.
I ended up staying just over a year. Well, it was the best year of my life. Most people end up staying 2 years. There's people there that have been there for 5 years. You're definitely going to want to stay longer.
I stayed a year and 4 months, I think.
You exceeded your expectation.
For Bay Resort for a long time, probably 3 years. And now I'm working as engineer.
They offered me a management position at Roundhouse and I kindly declined. Offered me a purchasing position and I accepted that. We were kind of all of the chefs' go-to people.
Well, I worked at the restaurant on Blackcomb.
And I worked in the base of Blackcomb, but for the same company.
And then I worked at Rendezvous up on the mountain. The people made it. They were so incredible. It's like you're on the top of the world and you get amazing sunrises. You get to board down and go through the park and stuff with your work group. We had the best work environment. You also all travel together. There's so many things to do.
We travelled to Mexico for 3 weeks with
15 people.
15 of our friends, so that was really fun.
In many different places in Canada, as Ontario, Calgary, and Alberta, and now in British Columbia.
So we ended up going to Mexico and traveling the islands and Puerto Escondido and the Mexico City and stuff.
Since I've been to Canada, I went to Vegas, Toronto, and Mexico.
To the US a few times, Mexico and Guatemala as well.
Traveled to Toronto and then we did a summer road trip to Banff and Jasper, which was really cool.
It was a really cool experience backpacking for 3 weeks in Mexico with all our best friends we met in Whistler. What was the highlight of your adventure?
Highlight of our adventure?
So many, but
Everything. Some bits weren't all good, but
One of the highlights for me would be living and working on Blackcomb Mountain. So every single morning we'd be taking our snowboard gear with us. We'd take the gondola all the way up to work. I'd do my 8-hour shift, and then at the end of the day we'd get to snowboard home as a team, essentially to our back doors. One of the coolest things that I can say that I've done. Do that for 6 months of the year.
Tried mountain biking for the first time, which was so much fun. So scary, but so fun. And they've got joy rides. They've got the big mountain biking event on. Cool artists and DJs and stuff that come to Worcester as well and do gigs. To Bunt, Party Boy 69, Kitamari Next Club. Just great time. They do boiler rooms. There's just heaps. The nightlife there is incredible. Do first track so you can go up. Definitely recommend doing that. You can go up, be the first on the mountain.
Meeting everyone.
Yeah.
We've created a little family. We've even got them all moving to where we live now. So we've made such a good connections.
Seeing everyone from all over the globe staying at my house, I'm like, what is happening right now?
I met he's now my ex-boyfriend, but I met him and we had so much fun. We made so many memories.
Even just learning how to snowboard is top tier for me.
my highlight is definitely the summer. The summer was so different to how I imagined it to be, to my summer back home. So yeah, that was the highlight for sure.
It's an all year round place. They've got the mountain biking and hiking and lakes in the summer, which is just beautiful. Definitely recommend doing a summer and a winter though. No question about it. Do the summer and the winter, not one or the other, because there's so much to see. They're both so different and just both so much fun.
Unexpected experience. Me and George went missing for 7 hours on the mountain and we got search and rescued. I was so close to not coming back, but that was an exciting time.
We worked out that we work well together in do or die situations, which was pretty cool.
was very lucky. But yes, don't go to Whistler expecting anything nice because that's not the case.
I lived in Glacier staff housing, which I recommend to everyone going for the first time to try get Glacier, because it's a very convenient place to live in. Also, everyone that is doing their first year kind of stays there, and so everyone's on that same kind of wavelength, excited and experiencing it all for the first time together, and it's just a really cool environment.
But it was so fun and so lovely. Like, the connections you make, the meaningful impact you're doing is truly amazing.
Yeah, you're guaranteed to come back with an amazing group of friends and lifelong friends. Such a highlight of my life. Honestly, can't stress that enough.
I miss Chile. I love Canada, and maybe one day I'll be in Australia, who knows.
So if you want to go to Canada,
Stay on track. Don't go off course.
definitely do it. You'll meet some family over there.
Car to Whistler.
Big hug, Caitlin. See you soon, hopefully.
Love you, Caitlin. We
Love
miss
you, Caitlin. Love and miss you. Stunning view of the lake.
Alright, bye. See ya.